Hey guys, welcome to the channel. I am Coffee Man or Elijah, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to get gold launchers in Call of Duty Vanguard. This video will specifically be for the Bazooka, and I will have videos later on for the other launchers once I complete them, but this info will be very similar for the other launchers as well, so you can go ahead and use this video for those too. So I haven't seen anyone else with the launcher gold yet, so I actually might be the first in the world at the time I'm making this video on November 6th. I'm sure more people will get it as I'm editing and producing this video, but hey, as of right now, I think I might be first in the world. But anyway, aside from that, we're going to go ahead and get into this video and take a look at each individual challenge. And Sledgehammer Games was actually super nice to us this year by making the launchers automatically max level, so we don't have to do any tedious ranking it up to unlock the other camo challenges. So I am super thankful for that, and that made this year so much easier for launcher camos. But now let's go ahead and get into it and start out with the Pack Tactics camo section, which requires 100 standard kills with a launcher. Now this year it was extremely more easy to get regular kills than it was in Cold War last year. Not a lot of people are running around with the fortified perk, which is essentially flak jacket, and the launchers do way more damage in this game and have way better damage range, or splash range I should say, in Call of Duty Vanguard. Now I actually got most of my regular kills in the core game mode casually, if that tells you anything. I wasn't even trying to get them, I was just randomly shooting my launcher sometimes and ended up getting about 50 of my kills. But if you are truly gonna hit this hard, I would recommend going into the hardcore game modes, either free for all or any objective mode like hardpoint patrol and domination, to get these regular kills, because you're going to be seeing a lot more players. Now like I said, all you have to do is really just aim in the general area of an enemy and you're almost guaranteed to kill because of how powerful the launchers are this year. But now let's move on down to the next section of camos, and this is going to be the surgical section and the reptilian section. Now these both require the destruction of kill streaks, so they can be done hand in hand at the same time. Now I can't really explain with my words on how to shoot down aircrafts, but I will provide a ton of gameplay in this video so you can judge your shot for yourself. It is noticeably easier to shoot down aircrafts in this game than previously before. You just need to really aim slightly ahead of the aircrafts if they're close to you or right above your head, and you should be getting almost every single one of them. Make sure if you are on the complete opposite side of the map from an aircraft like a UAV or a counter UAV, make sure you do aim a little more ahead than usual, because that actually does matter. One tip I can describe and give you, however, is to not try to shoot spy planes and counter spy planes until they fully make their way into the map. If you don't know what I mean by this, you will notice if you watch the spy plane and counter spy plane that they are coming into the map pretty fast. Now you want to wait patiently for a few seconds until they fully make their way into the map, and then you're going to notice that they tilt slightly and they start going a lot slower, and that is when you want to take your shot. It is possible to hit them right when they are called in, when they're moving in really fast, but it is exponentially more difficult to do so. So I highly recommend waiting the few seconds and waiting to see that tilt when it makes its way all the way into the map. I have honestly had no luck trying to shoot down bombers and care package aircrafts and stuff. I'm sure it's possible to do those as well, but you are most likely going to want to be sticking to spy planes and counter spy planes. And those challenges are actually a good way into the next section of camos, which is the Deadeye camo section. Now this is going to require you to shoot down 3 kill streaks in a single game 30 times. Now this is going to come naturally while you are shooting down your 50 aerial kill streaks, but you do need to note something that is different from previous years. So in the past, for this challenge in the previous games, if you were to shoot down around 6 kill streaks in a single game, it would count twice toward this challenge, as if you shot down 3 kill streaks twice in the same game. Well, that is not the case for Call of Duty Vanguard this year. I had a game where I shot down 12 kill streaks and it still counted as one single 3 destructions of kill streaks, and I expected it to count as 4 since I shot down 12. Now I'm not sure if this is a bug, but as of right now, to complete this you have to do it in 30 individual games. If you shoot down 6 kill streaks, it doesn't count as 2. If you shoot down 12, it doesn't count as 4. So this challenge by itself may take a little bit of time. But now let's move on down to the final camo section that we are going to be talking about for the Bazooka launcher, which is the Predatory Ambitions camo section. Now this is going to require you to destroy 50 field upgrades or ground kill streaks. This one was the most time consuming for me, but I found out some ways to speed it up slightly. Now for this challenge, it is practically mandatory for you to run the engineer perk in your perk 2 slot. This makes it way easier to find field upgrades around the maps because they glow red. You would barely be able to see them with the color scheme in this game, so you really want to be running engineer. Now with this challenge, you are honestly really at the mercy of the other team with how much they use their field upgrades. Ammunition ammunition boxes take 1 shot to destroy, and jammers take 2 shots unless you hit it with a direct hit. Now those are honestly the only 2 field upgrades I've seen people using in Vanguard so far, so really just keep your eyes out around the maps and rush those with all that you have whenever you see them put into the map, because I would say this is the toughest challenge you're going to be doing. Now you may notice that it also says you can get ground kill streaks as well and destroy those. Now I thought that didn't really matter considering there's barely any ground kill streaks in this game. The only 3 that there are is the flame knot, the single dog, and the attack dogs. Now it turns out actually if you kill attack dogs with the launcher, it counts as individual ground kill streak destructions, so it does in fact count toward this challenge, and that is really what helped me do this slightly faster. Now if you hear the enemy dogs are coming into the map, be sure to stay safely away from the enemies toward your spawn area and get as many direct hits on the dogs as possible. I was able to get around 5 per game that dogs were called in, so it really did help this challenge move along quicker when there were games where I couldn't find any field upgrades. But anyway, there you have it. To sum this all up, do hardcore objective modes for the kills, use engineer to destroy your 50 kill streaks and 50 field upgrades, shoot attack dogs with your launchers, and shoot down as many aircrafts as possible in a single game. I wish you the best of luck with this challenge, and I hope this video is very helpful to you. If you have any questions about anything at all in this video, please leave them in the comments below and I will reply to you. Please leave a like rating and subscribe for more camo tips and tricks along with much more Vanguard content in the future. Hope you all have a blessed day, and I will see you guys in the next one.